What's going on, guys? King Shrats here, back another video on the channel, and today we've got a review, we've got our meal, and we have another ranking video. We have some Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew. I found this in the Dollar General. Yeah, I found this in Dollar General today. I've heard all about it. I am not looking forward to it at all. Yeah, but that will be probably in the beginning of the video. Since we did find a limited edition soda, or pop, depending on where you're from, I'm going to be ranking the sodas in my tier list. We've been doing a lot of tier lists, and soda has been a requested one. What better way to introduce this with that? And we do have some kimchi and pork fried rice. This is kind of a freestyle as usual, real simple. Here's the process. We had a giant pork tenderloin, which we put into cubes, and it was already marinated. It came marinated in, I forget what kind of sauce it was, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. But we put it in a pressure cooker because I just wanted to make sure it was nice and tender for about 45 minutes, along with some vegetable stock. Once that was done, we drained the actual liquid out and set that aside. We marinated in a little bit of some soy sauce, oyster sauce, stuff you would put in fried rice, and fried rice seasoning. We have some rice that I had already cooked over and let cool down. You don't want to use a hot rice when you're making any kind of fried rice dish, because if you use hot rice, it will come out kind of like gummy. That consistency is just super off. So that was already set in the fridge, and we had our pan with a little bit of oil. We put the meat down and let that get a nice little char to it, set that off to the side, added our vegetables as well as our rice, seasoned that with the fried rice seasoning. Then we added our kimchi, soy sauce, oyster sauce. I didn't use eggs because I had ran out of protein. You're supposed to scramble an egg and chuck it in there too, which I didn't, so we move. Once we did that, we just let that cook off. It's super, super simple. You don't have to use a ton of oil if you want to, but that right there is the drool and the finished product, as well as our thumbnail alert. There I am. Am I here? Make a picture. I can't do it. I'm trying. You can see it. I'm trying. But that is our rice. I can't wait to try this. Let me just hop in and dive in real quick. Let me see what we got. Oh, there's the kimchi. There's the pork. Look at that. Of course, the pork fell. Yeah, that's good though. Kimchi actually came from Banchan yesterday. It's good though. One more. One more right. Oh my. That is good. Let me get this piece right here. I'll be doing this all the time. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do the soda in the beginning of the video. I just want to get it out of the way. I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. And what better way of ruining your palate, let's move that up out of the way real quick, I'm gonna be disgusted, than having some Flamin' Hot soda, because somebody thought it was a good idea to put Flamin' Hot in everything, so now we put it in soda. Mountain Dew also isn't my favorite soda in the world. I'm not, you'll see on my list, but great. I love you guys. Let's drink some fiery hot horse piss. Excellent. I'm sorry for cursing ahead of time. Why the fuck would you make this? Why would you make this? Why did you do this? I know Flamin' Hot has been like a 3 or 4 year wave at this point. It's spicy. It's not really spicy, to be honest, but I can taste that Flamin' Hot fucking taste in it. It's just stupid. One more sip, bro. It also has like a citrusy, limey taste. You ever drink a limon Dorito? I'm at a loss for words, bro. This is one of the, like, this is a complete novelty item. We know this. Like, nobody's gonna, oh my, it's tingling. It's so fucking gross. Anyway. Wonderful. It's tingling, and it's not refreshing at all, and it's 280 calories, because I couldn't find any diet versions, because no one on a diet would drink this bullshit. Yeah, if you feel like torturing yourself, knock yourself out. It has a little bit of a Flamin' Hot taste, similar to every Flamin' Hot thing that has come out for the last 7 years. Mixed with the spicy lemonade piss that is Mountain Dew. So if you want to destroy your insides and also drink 73 grams of sugar in one bottle, knock yourself out. Me, myself, No. That's my rating. My rating is no. There's no number. Just no. As you can see, I was very thrilled by that soda. I can't wait to just get something else to taste that isn't going to ruin my palate. That's better. This is delicious. That was so stupid. But we had to do it for the content, right? I know no one in their right mind expects that to be good. Tingling. It's a tingling sensation. I'd rather drink medicine. I could drink Robitussin. Anyway, I'm done. Let's rank some sodas. Now, the soda list has about 40 different sodas on it. And there's a lot of, again, limited edition types of sodas that you won't see on here. So Mountain Dew, for example, has about 7 different kinds of Mountain Dew. There's a lot of different kinds of Pepsi. I tried to stick to the ones that are more long-running, more popular, even though, just like the cereal, there will be some things that... I'm sorry. We're going to miss out on. It's inevitable. But, without further ado, let's start with our soda tier list, the section that I called Who? I said who because I've never tried any of these. I've never heard of some of these. And I know there are some regional brands that don't make its way to New Jersey, and possibly vice versa. So, some of you will say, oh, you're crazy. You never tried that. Understand, I was born and raised in New Jersey. I've only lived in one other state, and that's Iowa. There's not much exclusive in Iowa other than corn. So, I feel you, but I can't rank these because I've never had them. So, let's start off with whatever the hell this is on my Who list. It's called Cheerwin. I don't even know what Cheerwin is. I don't know what flavor it is. It looks like a red can, and yeah. I have nothing else to say about it. Next we have Dr. Pop, which I would imagine is something close to Dr. Pepper. But I've never had it, so I can't rank it. Next off, we have Big Red. I've never had Big Red. It sounds delicious, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I like those strawberry soda type of vibes, and that's what it just gives me. Now, if it tastes like cinnamon, I'm gonna throw that shit out. But if it has that strawberry soda kind of vibe, then yes. If anybody's had Big Red, can you please let me know? I have no idea what it is. And next up, we have Blue Faygo. Now, I think that's blueberry, because I remember that dude, Lil Mosey, had a song about it. But I'm not sure. I have had other brands or types of Faygo, but I've never had the blue version. He made a song about it, so it must be good. But I don't know. And last, I don't even know what the hell this bottle is. I have no idea. I can't even read it. It looks like the Stranger Things cover. But I don't know. I'll put it on the screen. But I have no idea. But I had to get the Who out of the way. And hopefully maybe some of you guys have had some of these. And you guys can school me on what it is. I'm not trying to bash anybody's favorite soda. I've just never had them, so I can't rank them. That in and to itself wouldn't be fair. But with that being said, to the stuff that I've had. And we can start off with the ones that I call Nah Man. Usually when I say Nah Man on this channel, it means something good. But this is more like Nah Man. As opposed to when I like something like Nah Man. That's a whole different kind of Nah Man. Okay? If you're from the East Coast, you might understand that. You know, there's certain words like, you can be like, yeah, no, and no, yeah, and they mean two different things. If you get it, you get it. But Nah Man means, I don't like it. Now let's start off with Surge. Anybody ever had Surge? I remember Surge. When I was in high school, there was a van. This sounds really sus, but just listen. There was a van outside of my high school that had containers of Surge. It was like when it first dropped, maybe, or first got to this area, so they're just giving them out for free. And they gave everybody like 20 cans of soda. I'm not a fan of that like flavor of soda. Surge is similar to Mountain Dew. Just more trash, which is hard to do. But that's what it is. With that being said, let's move right along to Squirt. Squirt sucks. I don't like stuff like that. I just generally don't. Like that, like citrusy, but not... Lemon lime is not the same as like what I'm talking about. Which will bring me to my next two. Oh, wait. Next one. It's Mellow Yellow. Mellow Yellow was literally knockoff Mountain Dew. Or just knockoff Mellow Yellow. I don't know which one came first, but they all suck. Which is going to bring me to my first surprise, which is Mountain Dew. I don't like Mountain Dew. I don't want Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is so overrated, and only people that watch NASCAR or live in the state of Iowa like Mountain Dew. When I went to school in Iowa, I swear to you, every person from the state of Iowa had cases of Mountain Dew in their house at all times. It was like the state drink of Mountain Dew of Iowa. They could change the state flag to a can of chewing tobacco and some Mountain Dew, and it would mean more to a lot of people in that state. Maybe a corn stalk and some wheat or something. But it's got that weird citrusly, pissy kind of flavor, and honestly, I think it started in my childhood. Kids of the 90s, you probably remember this, but there was a weird, stupid urban legend rumor about Mountain Dew that, I can say this, it reduced your sperm count because it had yellow 5 in it. This was a real thing. None of us drank Mountain Dew because of that. We were all like 6. We don't even make sperm yet. And yeah. Ever since then, I just had a disdain for Mountain Dew. People might like it, but I don't. I reluctantly drink Mountain Dew. And I'm talking about not all flavors. Just regular OG Mountain Dew. As well as Pitch Black. Didn't like it. Tastes like Mountain Dew. It was just black. It was like an imposter. As well as, I can't read the print on this, but I do remember trying it. Mountain Dew had like a Glacier Freeze-esque flavor. It was white, which is on my picture list as well. And I don't like Glacier Freeze Gatorade. It's my least favorite flavor of Gatorade. I'm just not a fan of it. That weird taste. Can anybody describe it? It's like icy bullshit. I don't like it. But those are the only sodas that I truly just don't want to drink. Now, we can move on into our category that I call whatever. What whatever means is it is a brand of soda that I don't necessarily like love, but I don't dislike. It's just mid. Like, if it's there, I'll drink it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, you go to parties and people usually bring cola out to a party, which is like, whatever. But sometimes they bring out other stuff. And you're like, we got a drink, we got this. I'll drink it. Also, for those who don't know, I don't drink regular soda. I only drink diet soda at this point. But I drink a lot of soda as a kid and as an adult, only when I try it. But now, I don't drink regular sugary soda. And let's start off and piss some people off, because I know people love this soda. I just think it's okay. Dr. Pepper. I don't dislike Dr. Pepper. I don't. I just don't love it. I just think it's good. It's got that distinct Dr. Pepper-ass taste. But it's not something that I ever go out of my way to drink. I think some people mistake that I don't rank things S tier as if I don't like them. If I put it in the whatever category, it doesn't mean I don't like it. It just means there's better out there. If you had the fountain, you know, you go to the movie theater, and you got a fountain, I don't pick that. I don't pick Dr. Pepper. I just don't. Nothing wrong with it. I just don't. And you can move right next door to Sam's Cola. You ever been to Sam's Club? Walmart? Regular soda. You go to a party? What do you got? Regular soda. Alright, well, I'll drink it. You're not going to be like, oh, they got... You get what I'm saying? So that's where the whatever category comes in. You can put RC Cola in that same category because it's, you know, the cheaper colas. And again, kids of the 90s, I don't really know RC Cola makes soda anymore. But every vending machine in my area was RC Cola back then. You can also throw CNC Cola, which is not on this list, but that's a hood brand. 25-cent sodas. You know, y'all drink them. It is what it is. And you can start throwing in some of these limited edition Pepsis. Vanilla Pepsi and Cherry Pepsi. They're okay. Somebody loves them. I know y'all do. To me, they're just okay. I will drink them. But again, think about when you're at that fountain, right? The fountain, the movie theaters or Burger King, when they got the the custom ones. I'm not picking Cherry Pepsi. I'm just not. Well, I'll drink it. It's good. But soda's a tough crowd. You can throw Mountain Dew Cold Red in there, and Mountain Dew Cold Blue in there as well. Better than the regular kinds. Still has a Mountain Dew undertone that I'm not a fan of, but it masks it with the red or the blue. So, I can deal with those. Mug root beer. I like root beer. Mug just isn't my favorite brand of root beer. That's all. There's not much to explain with root beer. Everybody knows what root beer tastes like. But when it comes to things like soda, I do have brand preference. Some brands I like better than the other. Which brings me to my next one. Canada Dry Ginger Ale. I'll drink Canada Dry, especially when I'm sick. This is what it is. Ginger ale. It's a miracle remedy. But I like other brands more. So that's whatever. Oh, I'm sick, I want ginger ale. We got Canada Dry. Alright. That's the whatever category. I don't dislike too many sodas. So I had to start ranking some in the whatever category. Start moving on up to the heavy hitters. Starting with good. Good? I'm going to start picking these unless they have the other ones that are above it. But I like these. I'll drink these all day. Don't bother me. Some are just dependable. Some are actually very good. So, we're going to start off with 7-Up. Now, I love that kind of soda. You can already see what my favorite might be when we get up there. But 7-Up just isn't as good in that lemon lime category, if you catch my drift. Not like I'm spoiling anything. But I like 7-Up. I don't have a problem with it. It's just not better, so it can't be elite. Elite means to me that there's nothing else in that category that can even mess with you. Once you're elite, I can't have 2 lemon lime sodas in there because then like, nah. Gotta make a choice. So, 7-Up, you gotta knock down the good. Barq's root beer is my next one. This is more just because of a root beer thing. I don't love root beer. I like root beer, and in certain situations, root beer does hit. Don't get me wrong. But, again, this is going back to a more versatile, no matter where I am, I will drink it to be elite type of stuff. Root beer floats, W. That's not root beer, that's just root beer float. You go to the A&W, the actual restaurant, we don't have them out here. We only got them in the Midwest. I never looked at that A&W root beer. But Barq's is just one of those things. It's good. I like it a lot. But I'm not going to pick it over different kinds of root beer. Cherry 7-Up. Same idea. I like cherry 7-Up. 7-Up just doesn't have the same formula as its cooler cousin. You know what I'm talking about. A&W root beer is actually next on this list. That's a misprint by me. It should be elite. A&W root beer is the best root beer on the market. I think I just fat fingered it and put it down there. So we're just going to say it. But understand what I'm talking about, A&W. I just mentioned it. A&W, to me, is very, very, very good. A&W to me is the king of root beers. Now we have Old Reliables, Diet Coke, and Diet Pepsi. They're very good. But I'm a weird person when it comes to picking drinks. Again, I keep relating it back to the same thing. Going to those fountains. If you have Diet Coke in your house, I will be more than happy to drink it. I like Diet Coke a lot. But I went to the movies. What, Sunday? I did not pick Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke, even though I would gladly drink it. I love Diet Coke and Diet Pepsi. It's just not God tier all the time gonna pick it. You get what I'm saying? I hope I'm making sense to people, because I know some people are like, oh, you know what? Did you hear what I just said? Same thing with Faygo. They have a red Faygo, which I did have. I just can't ever get my hands on it. But I like this a lot. I love that red soda. I just think it's a W. You can put red Fanta, red Crush. They weren't on this list, but they should be there. They're all W's in my opinion. Like that strawberry soda, massive W. Red Faygo, costs $1. W soda. Massive W. But elite's a tough category. There's a lot of sodas in the game. And last, Schweppes Ginger Ale, which is my preference of ginger ale. I love Schweppes. I think it's the best, but I'm not picking ginger ale. Ginger ale only for me hits different when you're sick. When you're sick, ginger ale is a W. Schweppes is a massive W. They didn't have the cranberry Schweppes on here. I think cranberry Schweppes is actually elite. It's not on the list, but I feel like I need to mention it. It's not fair. It only comes out like during Christmas anyway. So, it is what it is. Now we can move on into the elite category. Elite means you are among the best. Understand, I cannot put 77 things in S tier, but all of these sodas are exceptionally good. Some of the best in their market. But there are only a few sodas that if I see them, I'm picking them 100% of the time. So this is where the list starts getting tough. Bring up the first one, Orange Crush. You could also throw Sunkist in there. They're pretty much the same to me. Orange soda is a W. I love orange soda. And I know if you were in the 90s, Keenan and Kel, my man Kel, orange soda was a thing. A lot of us drank orange soda because of him. I was amongst those people. Love me some orange soda. I do, ooh. If you know, you know. But it's just refreshing. You can get a little sick when you drink too much though. I mean, that goes with any soda to be honest, but specifically with that orange soda. Next up, Coca-Cola. A lot of people probably think Coca-Cola is the best soda ever. I'm not arguing with you. It very much could be one of the best sodas ever. It never fails. It always hits. Especially if you have the opportunity to get like the ones that come in the bottle. I can bring a story up about that. I have family in Georgia. I went to visit them. I'm talking when I was younger. I had to be about 10 or 11 years old. And there was this like old school, it was a shoe store, bro. I swear. And for some reason in the store, in the back of the store, they allowed people to come in and just drink soda. Now, Georgia is like the Coca-Cola capital of the world. I'm dead serious too. Look it up. That's where it comes from. They don't sell Pepsi in Georgia. I wish I was joking. But in this store, there was a machine in the back that had bottles that you could return a bottle and they give you a clean bottle and you put it in and they give you like a Coca-Cola bottle. And I remember sitting there with like my cousins in the store for like 6 hours, drink like 48 Coca-Colas, bro. And it was one of the most refreshing things of my life. Coca-Cola never fails. To me, as far as regular cola, Coca-Cola is better than Pepsi. I know that's a fighting words in some places, but they do taste different. And to me, Coca-Cola, I know people probably asking, is better. Next up, this one is a favorite of a lot of people. Mountain Dew Baja Blast. You know, if you went to Taco Bell, you got yourself Mountain Dew Baja Blast, and it is a W. It's still Mountain Dew, but that one hits different. I can't make it S tier because it's still Mountain Dew. There's still hint, but that Baja, that green, yes, all day. I'll drink it diet, I'll drink it regular, but Baja Blast and Taco Bell, they just go together. And I'm a Taco Bell person. Mexican pizza's coming, you know I'm on it. But it is elite. Next, I did put Pepsi as well as cherry vanilla Pepsi up there. I like Pepsi. I do prefer Coke. I do think they're both elite. I know a lot of people like to say, oh, well, Coke sucks, Pepsi's this. I'm not that guy. I think they're both the soda goats. Like, they're both, as far as the cola game, just, they're a step above every other cola ever invented. And this is where I had to break my own words and put them there. Because they are both elite in my eyes. I will never get mad if Pepsi is there and not Coca-Cola. You know how you go places and like you know, I have a Diet Coke like we have Pepsi. Like I'm personally, I don't give a shit. Yes, I prefer Coca-Cola, but Pepsi to me, if Coca-Cola is a 10, Pepsi is a 9.999999. You get what I'm saying? There's really a slight difference and a little bit better, but you can't go wrong with either. People that don't like Pepsi, stop hating on Pepsi. People who don't like Coke, please stop hating on Coke. And cherry vanilla Coke, vanilla Coke alone, not so much. Cherry Coke alone, not so much. Vanilla cherry Pepsi, I am that person. I guess I should have said that in the beginning. When I go to those fountains, I'll be mixed, especially like, now they got the digital one. But back then you used to have the buttons. You go like Burger King, when you were a kid, I would be, I would mix all of them. I like crazy flavored soda. But cherry vanilla Pepsi is something I actually used to do when I was younger. And I still think that it's very good. It's hard to find these days because I only drink diet soda. So I miss out on a lot of these. But I still very much like it. Cherry Coke. Coca-Cola. Now that's W because that Coca-Cola formula just goes perfect with the cherry, in my opinion. And next we can move right forward to Sprite Cranberry. It was on this list surprisingly because it's not year-round. Sprite Cranberry usually pops up around Christmas, but I make sure I buy like 19 cases of it when I can find the diet, which is harder to find. But I like cranberry juice. Some people don't. Mixed with Sprite, anything, you know what? I'm not going to start talking about Sprite yet. Y'all can guess where Sprite is by now. But that is just, to me, amazing. And, of course, my actual favorite when it comes to diet soda, especially cola, Coke Zero. Don't tell me it tastes like Diet Coke. It doesn't. Give me a blind taste test. I will tell you where Coke Zero is. It tastes different. I'm a little pissed off that they got rid of Pepsi Max because I enjoyed that too. But because of that, Pepsi Max, you're out. Coke Zero, you are in. I did put vanilla Coca-Cola up here as well. I just don't think Pepsi makes a good vanilla or cherry Coke alone. Coca-Cola does. And I think that's where the separation comes between the two, in my opinion. But I know some people are going to disagree with me. That's why we make these lists. And on to our S tier. I choose these all the time. I do. At the movie theater, at Taco Bell, doesn't matter. And this is where people will probably get annoyed by me with the other two. Not so much the one. I feel like a lot of people like this one, but they didn't have a picture of it. So what you are going to see right now is going to come up as a different picture. Because on this list, they had the wrong picture. But at my number 1, 2, 3, wow. Strawberry Fanta. Specifically, strawberry Fanta. I just said before, I absolutely love strawberry flavored soda. Strawberry soda, I don't know if it's like a real, but there's just certain flavors like growing up that you can only find in the hood. When I moved to the suburbs, I could never find it. Strawberry soda was one of them. Just like pineapple soda, you just can't find it. I don't know why it's not on this list, but pineapple soda slaps. But strawberry soda was really like my number 1. And strawberry Fanta in particular is absolutely elite. And I love the fact that when I go to the movie theaters, they have strawberry Fanta. I get it every time. Every time. Because it's hard to find in the diet version. But here, they do have it. That strawberry soda just works with the carbonation. I just love it. And next, another one from the same brand. Grape. Grape Fanta. Listen, I don't care what nobody says, okay? I grew up as a kid, especially, I was in the hood, bro. Grape soda for me was like, I got grape every time. C&C grape was my number 1 brand, but they always had grape soda. Some Dipsy Doodles, some cheese doodles with a grape soda and a honey bun and a quarter water for $1 was the play for me every single time. So that flavor will always be near and dear to me. Grape soda. It just tastes like just a hot ass summer day to me. It's almost how I always talk about honey buns in the same thing. I have grape soda in that same thing. And they had grape Fanta. In reality, I'll drink grape anything soda. But it is a massive W, and it's extremely hard to find in a diet variety. Unfortunately. So I don't get to drink it much. Except for at the movie theater. So, I know those are going to piss people off. But I love them. Last, but not least, first, the GOAT. You heard me talk about it. I tried not to talk about it 7 times. But to me, nothing hits like this soda ever, especially when it's really cold. No matter where you are. You know what I'm talking about by now. But yes, that is Sprite. You can go and check back anytime I've done any video where I have had Sprite. I have said Sprite is my favorite soda. It is. That lemon lime, crisp ass, bubbly flavor. It just can't be rivaled in my eyes. Sprite is the most refreshing, delicious, just crisp is the word to describe soda ever. If I'm at a place where they ask me what I want to drink, and I know they're not going to have grape and orange soda and shit, it's a Sprite. It's always a Sprite. Always. Diet Sprite, right now. But growing up, it was Sprite. Crispy, lemon limey. Just, I can taste the bubbles, the refreshingness. It is a W. And as I said before, especially if you're a person who mixes drinks, and I'm not just talking about alcoholic beverages, even though this does count. Sprite, you can put it with anything. Ask Future. If you get what I'm talking about. I've never had that, but he had an album. Sprite. It just goes. It's not too harsh. It's not heavy. Doesn't have that cola burn to it. is just crisp and just delicious and refreshing. And I want a damn Sprite. I should have bought a Sprite today. I should have bought a Sprite. That would have took this over the top. I could have pulled the Sprite out right now. It's a W. But yes. Like cereal, soda's a tough list. And I've noticed that I've done these rankings. Some people have actually gotten upset that I didn't put their cereal as high. Or their French fry. And that's okay. I love the passion. I'm here for the passion. Be passionate. I'm passionate. That's why I'm here. Y'all hear me talking about Sprite, writing poems and shit. Like, I'm here for that. So don't bother me. Just remember it's all love. And these are my lists. A lot of you are kind of cool with it. You know, you're like, you know, I love you, but that list sucks. Which is cool. But the whole point of any type of food or any kind of ranking is that no matter what, it's subjective. Meaning, if I see something, I might think something is the best ever, and you might think it's trash. Some of you people don't like tater tots. That sucks. It's weird, and I love you, the hell, but you explained yourself, and I'm not arguing with you, because a bad tater tot, I've had some people like undercook them and they're soggy. I get what you're saying, but y'all need a new fry daddy. You ain't frying them right, which I get. But even in my elementary school, the tots is always on point, nice and crispy. But that's why we're here. Let me know your favorite sodas. I got no issue with it. Don't ever think that I'm actually upset. Like, I'm not. Because it's like art. It's subjective, you know? It's like somebody thinking a person is attractive. You might be like, oh my God, this person is beautiful. And the next person's like, the hell are you looking at? That person's ugly. You get what I'm saying? So there's nothing wrong with it. Some of you might love Mountain Dew. I think it sucks. I don't want it. But I feel you. And I love you all. We're going to rank more stuff. And we're going to keep doing the rankings. And we're going to keep chopping it up. Either way, tomorrow, more content. I love y'all. The hand signs. They made it to YouTube.